Good morning, everyone. It is opening day for the RV show here in Quartzsite. So I'm up here early. The show hasn't even opened up yet. I believe it opens at 9. So I am getting ready to go. I'm gonna try and get there early before the doors open and get a good parking spot. And I'm gonna take you with me. All right, for a quick tour of the RV show. Enjoy. Last year, it was chaos, absolute chaos. Well, I shouldn't say chaos. It was a madhouse. It was a madhouse the first day, opening day. It was just so many people. I wanted to show you guys all what opening day at the Quartzsite RV show is truly like. All right, come on, let's go. Welcome to the Quartzsite RV show. Technically, it's called the Quartzsite Sports Vacation and RV Show, aka the Big Tent Show. This year will be its 41st annual show, which happens to be on January 20th to 28th, 2024. The doors for this show will be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., with the exception of closing at 3 p.m. final day. The show is located at 700 South Central Boulevard in Quartzsite, Arizona. For those who have not been to Quartzsite or not familiar with the area yet, that address is just south of the I-10 interstate, taking you from Phoenix to California. And if you're taking the Highway 95 south to Yuma, it'll be on your right-hand side, and you can't miss it. For those of you who crowds and very busy places aren't your thing, I totally get it. Stay tuned in this video, and I'll share some of the tricks and tips that I've learned that help make it a little more manageable. Because the RV show really is something to check out at least once. And who knows? You may just keep coming back every year to see it over and over again. We did. So how busy is it really? Is that what you're asking yourself? Well, it is estimated that 750,000 to 1 million attendees attend each year. The big tent itself is 70,000 square feet, with over 300 exhibitors who sell all kinds of RV-related products, from accessories, appliances, solar panels, financing, and so much more. When you look online to see the layout of the vendors inside the big tent, they display it on 2 separate pages. It's that big. Feel free to pause this video at any point to read further into some of these pictures or screenshot them for future reference. The RV show itself lasts a total of 8 days, and on each of those 8 days there are free seminars available to the public. The nice thing is you can pick and choose which ones you would like to attend or not attend at all. It's totally open to you. During my tour, I spot where the free seminars and workshops take place. Just for future reference though, it's on the west end of the big tent show on the outside portion. But I will point it out later in the video. As you can see, there's quite a lot of variety and options to choose from with the free seminars. And for those with mobility concerns or issues, Trikaroo does have a scooter rental at the show, but apparently the rentals are limited, so they ask you to please book ahead of time. As we have been camping in the LTVA, we are actually going to be heading north along the Highway 95 towards Quartzsite and Parker to access the RV show, which will then be on our left. That RV just about went off the road. Not sure. Oh, it's a big thing here. You've got to be prepared for just about anything here. You know what? Let me deal with that. I'm going to get that off the road. I'm going to get that off the road here. Really not the smartest thing to do, but I'm going to get that off. It's going to be a busy day here. No idea whose it is, but I'm going to try to get that. my good deed for the day. Hopefully that prevents an accident, because it's going to be a very busy highway today. Yeah. So we're headed north on the 95 into Quartzsite from the LTVAs, and here is just a glimpse of the Posa West. In my tour videos, I mentioned how busy this particular LTVA gets during the RV show, and a lot of it's because these people like to park here and then walk to the RV show. So, just trying to give you a side view of that. See if that gives you a better idea of how busy it really has gotten. It's just crammed in there. Wowzers. I'd say it's more than quadrupled in the last day or two. I'm getting here nice and early, so hopefully I can get a parking spot. I was going this way. I'm going to try this one out. Parking for $10. 1 a.m. No re-entry. There we go. Let's see. It's worth the $10. Good morning, how are you, sir? Let me see what I got for you. You got change for 20?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
10.
And
Put on the dashboard.
On the dashboard?
And park on the right hand side.
Perfect, thank you. Okay. So I've got my ticket in hand. There's the parking lot. Still lots of parking before it opens. This is where I have been flying the drone. So this will be perfect for when I'm done the show to pop the drone up and show everybody how busy it is. I'll just go this way. Park beside this white truck here. As promised earlier, here's another tip for the people who aren't so good with crowds and people. All the little red arrows in this map are exits from the tent and lead to the outer part of the exhibits. If it starts to get just too crowded for you or you're a little overwhelmed, just take one of those red arrows out of the big tent and get some fresh air. It's generally a lot less busy outside, plus you've got all the fresh air you need. If you need to, zigzag in and out, get some fresh air, see another section, and go hop back in. There's quite a few people who bring their dogs to the RV show, and I see a lot of them doing that as well, because it seems like the dogs can get a little overwhelmed or can get a little too squishy for them. If you're still here watching this video, stick around for the drone footage. I'll take you up into the air, I'll show you some of the different parking areas, some really creative parking areas, and some additional tips to hopefully make your visit to the RV show just a little bit smoother. As you can see, the RV show has gone through quite the transformation and gotten a lot busier. It's hard to believe sometimes that just a few short weeks ago, it used to look like this. And in a few weeks after the RV show, it'll go back to looking just like that again. On the bottom right-hand corner of the screen is where the paid parking is. That is where I parked for this video. As of 2024, the fee for parking here for the day is $10, but there is no re-entry with this. There is, however, free parking available, but it sure does go fast, so sometimes additional $10 just to be close to the tent is worth it in my books. Most of the free parking can be found on the south side of the tent, which is shown here on the left, or on the west side of the tent, which you can see just past the tent. Once when those spots fill up, it's not uncommon to find people parked all over the wash and also in the Tyson Wells shopping area. In this little clip here, I've got the drone hovering over the Big Tent RV show just to show you the beehive of activity that goes on during opening day. You can see the people circulating the vendors outside of the big tent, as well as the vehicles coming and going in search of a parking spot. It is quite the production. Let's go in now for a closer look. Currently we are looking at the eastern entrance to the Big Tent Show, with Highway 95 just behind us. We are flying in a westward direction towards the other end of the tent. From this angle, you can see the parking lot on the west end for the Big Tent Show. You can also see how that parking lot is now full, and people have become creative and started to find parking spots out there in the wash. Don't worry, we'll come back to that in just a little bit. We've now turned the drone around and we're looking at the west entrance to the Big Tent Show, headed easternly towards Highway 95. You can also see from this view how there's not only entrances on the east and west ends, but also multiple on the south and north ends as well. If you're here early to get a good parking spot and for the gates to be opened, and you see the lineups and they seem rather intimidating, don't worry, as this is a free event, the lineups do dissipate quite quickly. That, coupled with the multiple points of entry, really do make it a smooth process. From this angle, you can see other ways people have found to creatively park. There are people parked along the Highway 95, headed south to Yuma. There is also a ton of people who have parked in La Posa West for their parking spots. And if you've been following my other videos of how busy Quartzsite is and watching it grow, you can see how much busier La Posa West has gotten. There are many campers and RVers who have chosen to park there and then simply walk to the Big Tent and RV Show. Next up, I'm going to fly by the wash and show you how people have parked as well to attend the RV show. Now, the wash can be a great and handy place to park. I have no doubt about that. But if I had one tip to share that I thought was the most important, if you're going to park in the wash, please be weather aware. Know what the weather forecast is for that day. Because not even 1 month ago, we had a rainstorm come through Quartzsite, and I saw this wash become a raging river. So be weather aware here in the desert, especially if you're going to park in the wash. But hey, if there's no rain in the forecast, it makes for an absolutely fabulous parking lot. There are also many who park in the Tyson Wells shopping area and walk to the Big Tent RV Show, predominantly using the northern entrance into the Big Tent Show. We hope that there are people out there that have found this video to be of some benefit. If you've never been to the Quartzsite RV Show, hopefully it gives you a better understanding of what to expect. And if you're already here in Quartzsite and planning on going, we sure hope you have a great time. Thank you so much for joining us in today's video. We appreciate each and every one of you.